the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Alex Sarr, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Davis. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Strother in at small forward. Gordon outside. Outside Brown. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Washington on the break. Murray against Davis. Over Murray. Davis hits. Davis has got 5. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Sarr with a screen on Gordon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Murray against Young. Jokic the screen. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Murray against Young. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Murray looking around. Jokic with a screen on Young. Here's Murray. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Young, the pass to Davis. Washington moving the ball around. Davis, a screen to the middle. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Jokic. There's the block.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Murray against Young. From about 19. And he connects with a jumper. Murray's got 6 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that, BA, means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Number 1, Denver.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
It's Jokic, high post. Sarr on him. Pass to Strother. Now Brown. There's a screen. From behind the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 3-point lead. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year. Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Murray finds Gordon. Brown against Johnson. Here's Strother. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again. It's good on the putback.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Pass to Sarr. Now Davis, covered by Jokic. Davis can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Jokic is doubled for 3. Gordon missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Davis, the pass to Young. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Nuggets trail by 3. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Here's Gordon. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers. Pass to Murray. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray.
Yeah, and what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
Murray drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Pass to Sarr. And there's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Jokic against Sarr. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Denver needs to get off a shot. Pulls it. And again, it's Denver missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Young, the pass to Sarr. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets trail by 3. Gordon outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Strother. Denver moving it around. On the wing, Murray, guarded by Young. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 10.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And we've got word on some activity out in South Beach, Florida. Shams Charania on the line now. Shams, what's going on with the Heat?
Thank you, B.A. They couldn't even believe LeBron was on the market, and it's not just because of the outstanding play on the court from LeBron. That's a given. It's the leadership he brings and the example he sets. No one in the league is better at making those around him better. That's what this team felt it needed to reach the next level of excellence.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. Up top, Davis. Defended by Gordon. Gordon with a steal. 3-on-3. Fires for 3. Strother, no good. Washington's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Young. There's the triple. Brown grabs the board. It's stolen away. Here's Sarr. And Davis slams it home.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Murray against Young. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Johnson. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. He's got 9.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Pass to Riley. Here's the pick. Here's Koulibaly. The 3 is up. And it's Bagley with the rebound. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
B.A., I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
And he makes a first. The Nuggets making a switch here. Simpson's checked in. He does not get the second one. The Nuggets trail. Inside. Johnson inside. George defending. Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, tremendous touch inside from Johnson. This guy, not just a three-point shooter.
Now here's Carrington. That's to Riley. And here's Coulibaly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Riley. Puts it up. Washington again can't hit.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Johnson on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Riley. And there's the screen. Launches it. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Holmes, a screen on Coulibaly. The drive by Porter from deep. Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Outside Carrington. Out to the wing. Counted. Ayton's got his second basket of the game. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Kevin Porter is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Johnson. And it's Holmes in at power forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
This is why Coulibaly's coaches and teammates encourage him to be assertive, especially operating off the catch.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by George.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
From the arc. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porter. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Murray. Koulibaly defending. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. And that's good for 2. Murray's got 14 points. Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Koulibaly against Porter. Pass to Bagley. Bagley sets a screen. Murray for 3. Murray buries it from deep.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
George, a screen on Porter. 3-pointer. Young can't hit. The Nuggets lead by 3. Murray with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really, he has mastered that part of the game.
Pass to Holmes. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop. The Wizards trail by 3. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Denver in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Left side, Young. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Young. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Up and over Porter, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
On the wing, Davis, covered by Jokic. Shoots. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Right there, you see one of the many ways AD can beat you with his craft.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
That free throw good from Davis.
And you watch AD out there. He's kind of a quiet guy, but Davis lets his game do the talking.
Both free throws good from Davis.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Porter against Young. From downtown, and Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 5 now.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Pass to Davis. Now here's Coulibaly. Here's Riley, covered by Johnson. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Murray.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Bagley, a screen on Coulibaly to the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
High post Davis. Back to Young. Denver grabs the miss.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Porter against Young. Porter gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
George outside. Shot to stop the run. Jokic grabs the board. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Coulibaly against Murray. Jokic with a screen on Coulibaly. 4 on the clock. Here's Murray. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside, George. And George with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For the Nuggets, Gordon, he's checked in for Bagley. Strawler comes in for Johnson. And Brown subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Wizards making a change here. Wizards trail by 8. Outside Johnson. Young with a screen on Brown. Johnson passes to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Sarr finds Johnson. Goes back up. Brown grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 8. Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Young. Here's Strawler. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight. Shoots in deep. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Jokic against Sar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Sar.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
That one's off.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. And the second free throw is good. Wizards trail by 10. Outside Johnson. And here's Sar. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Not only is Sar a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Gordon outside. There's a screen. From deep. It's rebounded by Washington.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Outside Brown. Jokic with a screen on Coulibaly. Pass to Strother. From outside the arc. Rebound Washington. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Coulibaly. And here's Sar, defended by Gordon. Johnson for 3. And Davis gets it to go. Now just a 4-point Denver lead.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Here's Strother. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Porter from outside. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Here's Davis. Up and over Gordon. Davis can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
The drive by Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. And he sinks the second.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Inside. Anthony Davis packs it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
minutes remaining.
Now Gordon, still without a bucket. Pass to Jokic. From the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
An efficient shooter like Jokic will always find points. All he needs is the ball.
Left side Davis. Over Gordon. Easy money for Davis inside.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Porter's shot is off. Wizards trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Stolen by Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And so he hits both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Pass to Strawther. 35 seconds left in the second. Outside Porter. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Carrington. He's guarded closely. Back to Sarr. Johnson finds Davis. Unable to get that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. After one half of play.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Now here's Murray. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got Anthony Davis. Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Sarr. Murray up top, guarded by Young. 5 to shoot. Murray inside. Young's there. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Fourth, Denver.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Outside Davis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Denver moving it around. Here's Strawther. Let's go with a 3. And Young pulls it down. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Davis. Back to Young. Crafty move. Rebounded by Denver. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Shoots. Sarr pulls it in.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Outside Young. With the crossover. No good there. Good D by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
3rd straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
From deep, Johnson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Here's Strawther. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. Good D by Sarr.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Outside Davis. Now Johnson. Outside Davis. Sarr a screen. Davis against Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No, if you're going to foul Davis, you better make it a hard one. KD is so strong.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
What time is it? It's time for DJ.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Brown. Gordon with a screen on Johnson. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Johnson.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Davis against Jokic. Out to Gordon. Shot clock at 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Sarr passes to Young. On the wing, Davis. 19-footer. Rebounded by Denver. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Murray. Now Jokic. Guarded by Sarr. Denver moving it around. Here's Strother. Gets the 3 to fall. Strother's got 6. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Now Davis. Sarr with a screen on Gordon. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc.
break.
And the results have been outstanding.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
And Sarr drops them both.
I think what you love about Coulibaly is the size and mobility. He can handle guards on a switch. He can stay connected if he's contesting shots. He is very capable defensively.
And they double up Murray. Out to Gordon. The three. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Young. Outside Davis. Pretty finish in close by Davis.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Strother. To the middle. Stolen by Sarr. Outside Young. On the wing, Davis. Defended by Gordon. Davis down low. Gordon's on him. Davis misses. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Johnson against Brown. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Davis. Gordon with a steal. Here's Murray. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Young.
Great focus there from Murray to convert through the foul.
Defensive foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Jamal Murray.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Pass to Young. Throws it up high. And he recovers it. Sarr finds Young. And another shot. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic, guarded by Young. Out to Gordon. Takes the 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
Johnson against Brown. 5 on the clock. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Here's Gordon. Here's Strother. He's got 6. Now here's Jokic. Stolen by Sarr. Jokic on the double team. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Murray. Outside Brown. And here's Gordon. Murray from outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Washington trailing. Driving to the basket. And he throws it down with one hand.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Pass to Gordon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Sarr.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Washington.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The first one falls.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Strother. Allen comes in for Brown. And it's Porter Jr. in for Murray. Both free throws good from Gordon.
Talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker. A valuable role player on this team.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. The Nuggets, number one.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Buck Carrington, obviously a late lottery pick in the 2024 draft. You like a couple things. Number one, he's a long guard. He's got length and positional size. Very solid passer. Boy, a bright future.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Bagley comes in for Gordon, and Black subbed in for Allen. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
It's Jokic, high post, outside Porter. Jokic, the screen. Johnson inside. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so Porter will bring it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 11. Clock at 6. Jacks up at 3. Rebound by the Wizards. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip.
Wow, you'd love to see Buck Carrington finish at the rim more. Man, that is nice.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Davis. Count the basket. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Porter, covered by Carrington. Porter looks it over. Good work defensively by Carrington. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. For the lead. And it's Denver with a rebound. Bagley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Black outside. Outside Porter. Bagley a screen on Coulibaly. Porter the pass to Jokic. Excellent D there from Davis. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. To the inside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Denver shooting a low 29% since halftime. Porter with it, guarded now by George. Outside Johnson. And he drives in, tries to spin move. And it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, what a crafty move by Cam Johnson. Again, you got to guard the 3. That allows him to balance it with the dribble drive.
Coulibaly with a screen on Porter. Pass to Davis. Over Jokic. Oh, through contact. AD.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Murray out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Holmes in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Denver is shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Bagley against Young. Pass to Waden. Kicks it to George. Here's Riley. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Riley's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. George with a steal. Up top, Aiden to take the lead. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Young against Porter. This one for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. It's George on the wings, defended by Holmes.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Murray passes to Porter. Bagley is screen on Young. 13 feet out. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
There's Young with the 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 9 rebounds now. Inside. George with a steal. Young against Porter. Left side Young. Coulibaly on the wing. Over Murray. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Coulibaly against Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
Number 2, Kevin Porter.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Jokic is checked in for Denver. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Young with it. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Davis against Jokic. Davis misses. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
At the line for your Nuggets, Kevin Porter. One shot.
That's good from Porter.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Young, the pass to Davis to halt the run. And the layup is good. Davis has got 38 points.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Pass to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this is a tricky move by Murray, getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. Second free throw, no good.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
The kick out to Young. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Porter. And so Porter will bring it up for the Nuggets. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Murray, down low. Now Young with a steal. Outside Davis. Stolen by Jokic. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. And there's Murray, that one's good. On the assist Porter. Left side, Davis. Washington again can't hit.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Stolen by Young. He goes up. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court.
Wanting to improve on defense, when Young hustles and stays engaged, he's capable of grabbing steals.
And here's Murray. Fires the three. Rebound, Washington. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Riley. There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Coulibaly against Murray. The kick out to Johnson. Lets the three fly. And it's Coulibaly with the rebound.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
It's George on the drive. Young looking for an opening to take the lead. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Coulibaly. It's a one-on-one situation to tie it up. Shot blocked. Here's Murray. Murray to the rack.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
Pass to Davis with the fadeaway. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Coulibaly against Murray. Here's Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Throw it down, Nikola.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Young with a screen on Jokic. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Bagley. Over George. Bagley, no good. The Wizards trail by 6. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to George. Now here's Young. Back to George. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
And here in the 4th, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
To the paint. Porter.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Davis with a screen on Murray. Up top, Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Bagley's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
To the inside. And stolen by Bagley. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Knocked loose. Here's Porter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Porter's got 21.
He's giving his all here in the 4th, sinking 4 of 5 shots.
Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
Now Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Oh, it's off! The Wizards trail by 6. Now Davis. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Timeout. Timeout.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly Crowther subbed in for Johnson. The Wizards making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now Gordon. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
With the step back. Young inside. He's guarded by Porter. Jokic with the rebound.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
In transition, here they come. He pulls up. Goes again. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
They set the pick. Murray. Now Porter. Another shot. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Davis. Oh, AD. Relentless.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Brown's checked in for Porter Jr. Washington trailing. Outside Young. Here's Johnson to tie it up.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now Jokic. Another chance. Strong follow by Jokic.
Morphing from second round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Defensive foul. Anthony Davis. Second personal foul. 13th foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Wizards timeout.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Young against Murray. Sarr with a screen on Murray. Tipped. Davis a screen. And he slams it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to
two. And so both free throws good. And it's a three-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout? Takes a three. The triple drops.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Now Jokic. Outside Gordon. Lets loose for three. Buries it from outside.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
So a close game. Sees Denver taking this one. What a performance.
So nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, I heard the fans chanting for you, saying MVP. How special is that?
I mean, I think it's funny, to be honest. I think that there is a better player than me that's going to win an MVP. I'm just trying to play really good team basketball. That's all I'm trying to do.
MVP talks? That's just funny talk to Nicola, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jamal Murray.